disaster. It's not as bad as it looks. This is my room. A mess here. I came across my German 2 book from high school. Warum nicht auf Deutsch? This is a telephone call between a teacher calls a student. Hallo Hans, hier ist Herr Schmidt. Guten Morgen, Herr Schmidt. Wie geht es Ihnen? Danke, gut, aber wie geht es dir? Du bist nicht heute hier. Was ist los? Es geht mir nicht gut. Ah, das tut mir leid. Das höre ich nicht gern. Ich bin krank. Mein Kopf ist heiß. Ich habe Fieber. Ich habe auch Durst. Meine Nase ist rot und nass. Sie tut weh. Mein Hals tut auch weh. He says, I notice you're not here today. And he says, well, I'm sick. He goes, I'm sorry to hear that. And the boy says, I'm sick, my head is hot, I have fever, I also have thirst, my nose is red and wet. I don't remember what sie tut weh is. Mein Hals, my throat, tut auch weh. Yeah. Mahlzeiten in Deutschland. Meals. There's 3 meals a day. In Germany we have 3 meals. They're called breakfast, lunch, and evening meal or evening bread. In the morning we eat breakfast with coffee with or without milk and sugar, bread or rolls with butter and marmalade. And Sundays sometimes we have cake. Here's what it sounds like in German. 3 Mahlzeiten täglich. In Deutschland gibt es 3 Mahlzeiten täglich. Sie heißen das Frühstück, das Mittagessen, das Abendessen oder das Abendbrot. Am Morgen gibt es zum Frühstück gewöhnlich Kaffee mit oder ohne Milch und Zucker, Brot oder Brötchen mit Butter und Marmelade. Am Sonntag gibt es auch oft Küchen. Oh, neato, huh? I have 3 basic heritages. My father's side is Czech and Bohemian, which the country of Bohemia was absorbed after World War I into Czech Republic, or Czechoslovakia, which then later divided into Czech Republic and Slovakia. They taught Czech in town where I grew up because they had a lot of Czech immigrants. And we had a 16th Avenue southeast, I don't remember what side. 16th Avenue we had Bohemiatown, which the signs were in English and in Bohemian. They had a couple bakeries and a butcher and, like an old town. And that's the way I was raised, like an old European town. So that's why I like Europe so much, because I felt at home. And they had Czech lessons and they had a Czech school and all, but apparently it was really costly. And then I wanted to learn Czech. I know a few words like sit down, pay attention, come here, mashed potatoes. But it was too costly. But when you're 10 years old, you can take summer school. Now, some kids had to take summer school because they didn't do well in math or English or something, so they had to take it. But I didn't have to take it. I wanted to take German. So I started learning at age 10. And I took it a couple of years in a row, summer school, and then I took it in junior high. I took it in high school, took it in junior college, and 1 class in university. I don't speak that well, but it's easier for me, and it's not that far from English. Yesterday I was looking at my phone, I heard a bring. Someone's following me on Instagram, and I'm not one of those people that's on the phone all the time, but sometimes my daughter-in-law sends pictures of Felix through Instagram. So I looked, and it's some German guy, Thomas Schreiner. And he's in Berlin. He's 56, and he wanted to talk. So I texted back and forth for about half an hour, I guess. And then I had to go to bed and he had to go to work. There's 7 hours difference presently from here to there. They're ahead. He wants to talk on Hangout. I don't think I have Hangout loaded in anything. I don't really know a lot of these newer apps and stuff. I guess I'll have to learn maybe. He wants to speak, you know, instead of having to type or whatever, which I understand. He's okay. But I think guys want more than that. Because I know guys. And they want more than that. He's not going to get more than that. I'm too tired and have too many things to do right now. Like clean this room. Finish starting to clean the room. I'm not doing too bad. And then, let's see. I want to learn French as well, but I find it very difficult because there's a lot of letters that are written down but are not pronounced at all. I don't know. It's like a little mental block. Like, why isn't it easy? It's not easy. I took Russian once because my dad was curious, wanted to learn Russian, but he worked for the government and he wasn't allowed to. So I took Russian and would come home and teach Dad. I only know like, I love you, hello, how are you, how's it going? You know, how's it going? Здравствуйте, hello, до свидания, goodbye. Window is okno. Table and chair is stole и stule. Karandash is a pencil. Doma is home. That's about it. And ya lublю is I love you. So it's about my extent of Russian. And then after the divorce, about 3 years after the divorce, I met Bear, who's the guy on the wall there with the beard. His real name's Corrado. He's passed away now. He contracted leukemia. And he passed away 10 years ago. But for about 10 years, we were seeing each other and everything. I had a wonderful time with him. And I didn't have to, but I wanted to learn Italian so that I could understand him from the inside out. So I did. I took Italian, but I didn't really study the grammar and stuff. I have a really good grasp of it. But when I speak it, the tenses are wrong. Like, well, I even had it in college. I took some continuing education courses, and then I took one college course, and the teacher would say, we want this written in the indicative, past perfect, whatever. I don't even know what that means in English. And she said, well, all these things are correct, but you have it in the wrong tense. You have it in the present, it needs to be in the past. Like, or you have it in the such and such, and it needs to be in this and that. They're like, oh, God. But I do understand more of it than I speak it. Conosco molte parole. I know a lot of words. Ma mi grammatica non bene. But my grammar's bad. Not good. Ciao. Come stai? Così così. Sto bene? Are you okay? See. And French is ça va? Are you, how's it? Is you okay? And then you answer, ça va. I'm okay. I just know little bits and pieces. But one thing I figure out is if you know where's the bathroom and some kind of food that you like French fries, in whatever language, wherever you're going to be, you'll be okay. Now I have to get back to cleaning so I can go upward and onward.